Does this country have the worst candy in the world? Well, I'm here to find out. What comes to mind when you think of the country of Sweden? Well, as the uncultured American that I am, really only two things for me. One, Ikea. Two, bad candy. Admittedly, most of my Swedish candy experience comes from Ikea, and I don't know, maybe Ikea just has really bad candy. I'm willing to believe that. The meatballs, they're okay. The candy, though, I literally can't think of a single one that's even halfway decent. In fact, the only even decent candy I can think of that's Swedish is Swedish fish. And I mean, they're not bad, but they're just kind of whatever. I mean, why would you ever get Swedish fish if you could get Sour Patch Kids or something? But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just prejudiced against the Swedes. So I've got a whole bunch of Swedish candy here, and I'm gonna try it on this video. I'm gonna start with the ones that seem actually kind of tasty, and then I'll move my way towards the stuff that, well, it doesn't look great. Starting with Plop. So this was the best looking out of all the candies that I got. I don't know if it's a good sign though that the best looking one has a name that sounds like you just took a into the toilet and it dropped in. Call me crazy, but maybe I assume Plop has a different meaning in Swedish. At least that's what I'm hoping. Maybe it's Plop. It looks like chocolate with caramel in it. It seems very unassuming to me. Let me look at my cheat sheet. Oh, wait. Is it too late to change the order? I thought it was caramel. Apparently it's salty licorice filled chocolates. Salty licorice? Okay, well, if I had remembered exactly what this was, I ordered this a couple weeks ago, I definitely wouldn't have put it at the top. But, I mean, surely it can't be that bad. It doesn't look bad. Let's see if it didn't open. Let's open it. Yeah, I mean, look at it. How could this be bad? Just like a little unassuming chocolate. This one's for you, Sweden. It definitely looks like caramel, but doesn't taste like it. I feel like it would taste better if I didn't know it was salted licorice flavor. I would be like, that's an interesting flavor. I wonder what that is. Not bad. Not as salty as I was expecting, luckily, but I don't love the filling. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Not as good as I was hoping. Something I noticed with some of these European candies, there's a lot of salt in it. And don't get me wrong, I love a good salted caramel, nice salted chocolate. I absolutely love chocolate covered pretzels. Those have salt in them, obviously. But I don't know, too much salt in my sweets is just, I don't know, it's not my thing. Not awful by any means, but I would definitely never buy it again. The actual chocolate itself, though, was pretty good. All right, next we have just a regular soda. I mean, I assume this will be fine. I ordered a different soda that had like a weird kind of orangish flavor. It's kind of intriguing. Unfortunately, they must have ran out because they replaced it with this one, so I might as well try it, and I gotta try it before my ice melts. This is Mac, I guess, or just black cola. I assume it'll just taste like a Coke or something. Listen to that. Oh, that's a nice sound. Oh man, 11 grams of Varabsakarader. Gonna have to go on a diet after this. Cheers! It tastes kind of like RC cola to me, but a little less sweet. Not bad, fairly refreshing. I don't really drink soda much, so, and whenever I do, it tastes delicious because I'm not used to drinking it. Like if I get it at a restaurant or whatever, it's just like liquid dessert. Super tasty, especially with salty food. But even I don't think this is very sweet, so I assume it's a lot less sweet than most sodas, which I don't know, I kind of like it. Can't say I would order it though. I mean, if I'm gonna get a soda, I'd want it to be sweeter than this probably because I'm treating myself. I mean, you might as well just drink water or like tea or something. Not bad though. Wish I could have tried the orange flavor though. That would have been interesting. And I will say, I love the packaging. This design is super simple and clean. Okay, next candy. What are these again? These are called Cool Guys. Freaking Cool Guys. Kind of like a Sour Patch Kids thing, I guess. I'm really hoping that these are sour, sweet, and not salty. But now that I'm thinking about it, it might be salt. They're just little guys. They're just little cool guys. Please don't be salt. Please don't be salt. Look at him. Hey, I'm just a cool guy.
Oh, look at me. I'm such a cool guy.
The best part about these is that you can make them make out. I don't know why I'm obsessed with doing that. I think I might have problems. But yeah, I know basically nothing about these. They are just called Cool Guys. And I'm gonna bite this one's head off. Not as strong of a salt flavor as I thought. There's the salt. I knew there'd be salt in it. I knew it. And I don't think that the sugar things on the outside, I don't think that's salt. Yeah, it's definitely not. Weirdly, it's the gummy inside that's kind of salty. First it's sweet, then it's fruity, then it's salty. Kind of strange. I was expecting it to be literally like the opposite. It's not super salty though. That's at least good. The subtle saltiness, I'm fine with that. Let me try a green cool guy. Does he have a face? Or does he just have a hole in his head? Look at him. What is that? Did this guy get hit with a rock? Do the other ones have that weird hole? No, I think this guy just got a brain injury. I don't feel as bad for killing him now. Tastes like green. Actually, I think I might like that flavor better a little bit. I think there's only 3, so I'll try the yellow one too. I'll bite this one's leg off. I'll let you live. I do like them a lot more before they get salty, I will say. I could get used to it though. It's not an overwhelming salty, and I appreciate the subtle sweetness at the start. I just wish it kind of ended at the subtle fruity sweetness and didn't go to the salty afterwards. Although maybe it's the salt that makes them cool. Maybe that's what it is. You know, I think I'm getting used to it. The salty aftertaste is almost enhancing the flavor, if anything. All 3 of the flavors are pretty distinct too. Cool guys. They're no Sour Patch Kids, but not bad. Throw what remains of their corpses in the box. The rest of you will get eaten later. Hey, keep quiet in there, Mac. Okay, next we have whatever the hell this is. Not gonna lie, I got these mostly because some of them look like dicks.
I love dicks.
Candy dicks. No, these are, I'm gonna murder this, Blandade God. What is this language? Swedish is so weird. Also known as fruity tools. So yeah, these are not actually supposed to be dildos. They are little tools. Tell me that's not a dick though. Just tell me that's not a veiny penis. It's scissors on closer inspection, but the further away you get, the more it looks like a dildo. These are a lot firmer than I was expecting. I assume they're supposed to be like that. They look kind of waxy. Let's see, what tools are we working with besides the dildo? This is, I think, a saw, I guess, or maybe a gun, a flamethrower. This is a paintbrush, a screwdriver, maybe. This is, okay, this one's a hammer. That was pretty obvious. And the veiny penis scissors. If I had to guess, I'd say these kind of taste like the cool guys. Yeah, very waxy without the sugar on the outside, but they are a little harder too, so maybe they're just straight up different. Here we go. I want to eat the dildo one. Okay, interesting. I'm trying to think of an equivalent for US candy. You know those little sodas? They're like little cola sodas, and they come in this waxy thing, and you kind of drink the syrup out of it, and then I guess you can eat the outside of the bottle also. They're kind of like that. A little more edible than those. I remember those being almost like, are you even supposed to swallow that? I was never exactly sure. These are a little bit chewier and easier to eat than that. And they're not salty. Nice. You can kind of see there's this waxy sugar coating with a jelly in the middle. What is this? I guess it's a wrench. Yeah, they're tough. The more I'm eating though, the taste is not amazing and the texture is not amazing either. It's like almost there on both fronts. That doesn't quite make it. And there definitely are different flavors, but they're not super distinct from each other. I always have that problem with Skittles too. I mean, they do have a different taste, but they all just kind of taste like Skittles. It's kind of similar to that. If you gave me one blind, I wouldn't be able to tell which was which. Some people think I'm crazy when I say that though. I just can barely taste the difference between like Skittle flavors. My ice is melting, so my Mac is getting even more watery than it was initially. There's gonna be no sweetness left by the end of the video. Yeah, the tools, honestly, I'm gonna have to give them a pass.
Pass.
Cool kids are better. All right, next we're moving on to some chocolate stuff. We got this garbage and this garbage, and then we got this garbage. No, hopefully these will be good. We haven't gotten to the ones that I'm like dead sure are gonna be terrible yet. These, I believe, are chocolate covered orange gummies, chocolate coated jelly orange lemon slices. These are chocolate covered mini foam bananas, also known as Litten Choklabana. Bana. Litten Choklabana. That's probably right. I'm basically an expert at Sweden. And these are the same thing basically, but they're foamed mushrooms. I don't really know what foam candy is, but we will see. I'll start with the jelly ones though. These are probably gonna be better, I would imagine. We don't really do a lot of chocolate covered jellies in the US, but I have had them before and I remember it being somewhat tasty. They don't look very appealing in the bag. I'm gonna eat it now. That's what the video is. I'll eat it. Very thin layer of chocolate. The jelly is strong. It's a very smooth jelly, not as dense, I guess, as I was expecting. It's also kind of clear, it seems like. So is this the lemon or the orange, or are they the same? Is it like a mix? I don't love it. It's not terrible, but it's seems to be the running theme so far. All the ones that I think are gonna be good, it's like, it's all right. I'd never buy it, but it's okay. I was hoping to get at least one where I just really liked it. I guess the closest so far is the Cool Kids. Has a very dark tasting chocolate, and the jelly almost makes it taste even more dark. I don't know if that makes sense. There's a very strong, pungent, fruity flavor. All right, next, the foam bananas. These are probably gonna be more, I mean, they're not jellies, I guess. They're foam. Whatever a foam candy is, I'm not really sure. These also look pretty phallic. I always thought that was funny, you know, penis, get it? I bet you weren't expecting me to say penis this many times in the video. I'm imagining that these are going to be similar to the circus peanut candies that you find in gas stations in the US. People always hate on those. I think they're okay. I mean, the flavor's not great. I just like the texture of them. I would get them sometimes as a kid. I'm hoping it's a similar texture because that's what I liked about those. Right off the bat, no, it's chewier. Very strong banana flavor, so they didn't hide from that. The chocolate tastes like milk chocolate, I think. The other ones were dark, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so they're very stretchy. Not as foamy as I'd like. In fact, I wouldn't even call this foam. I don't know what it would be. I like the taste a lot, actually. I kind of like banana flavored things. I do wish it was a little more firm, like a little bit of almost of like a foamy crunch to it. That's what I was expecting. A little bit more like those circus peanuts. Other than that, though, this might be my favorite one so far. Next, we've got the foam mushrooms. I'm a little worried, I must admit, because the other two tasted like the fruit that they were named after. Is this going to taste like mushrooms? I hope not, because I can't imagine how that would possibly be good. Here it is, kind of cute. Can't really tell what it smells like. It's kind of squishy like the banana one, like white squishy foam. I'm not really sure what that's supposed to taste like. Doesn't taste like a mushroom to me, luckily. Can't say it's amazing. Is it like a vanilla, maybe? Yeah, my little cheat sheet here doesn't specify. I don't love it. Not really a fan of that one. The banana one, though, this one's actually not bad. Yeah, that's my favorite one so far. Next we have what is apparently referred to as unicorn poop. They look kind of like little tops to me. I guess I can see the poop theming that they're going for. These feel kind of hard. Definitely harder than the previous foam candies. See what we're working with here. So yeah, I mean, it looks like a freshly dropped little horse turd, I guess. That's exactly what you want to be thinking about when you're eating candy. Either way, I'm gonna try it. If this was actually unicorn poop, though, it would be a little more grassy, like I imagine. Like there'd be some hay in here. Don't love it. Similar to the Tools, it is this very thick, kind of waxy outside with a very chewy, gummy middle. Of course, the middle is bigger on these. And I, again, don't love that texture, but it's the taste that I really don't like. It's tangy, but not in a pleasant way. Let me try the blue poop. I start to poop from the top this time. I think that's the proper way to eat your poop. Very similar, just super tangy and like a very strong tangy flavor, but not in a good way. Not sure how else to describe it. Green poop. Also sucks. Yeah, don't love those at all. I wasn't expecting these to be bad, but I really don't like them. I missed. Oh well. Again, very unfortunate. I didn't like most of those. They were okay at best. A couple of them were decent. We are now getting to the point where I don't think they're gonna be good at all. This is some kind of shitty licorice. Jordgub Licorice Scrub. Jorbid Licorice Scrub. Any sweets out there? How was that? Jordgub Licorice Scrub. Strawberry fondant filled licorice screws. Maybe it'll be all right. Mostly it's the black that's concerning to me. I don't like black licorice. Strawberry though, that could be good. Little tiny twists. They have a smell I wasn't expecting. Let me see. Tastes salty, very salty, way saltier than I was expecting. Oh my god, that's bad. Yeah, I was right to be concerned about this black licorice on the outside. I'm pretty sure that's where all the shitty flavor is. The strawberry in the middle is not bad. Let me try to separate it so I can taste the difference between them. They do separate pretty easily at least. Okay, I'll try this strawberry middle. It's not licorice, it's harder. I'm not really sure what it is. I can't think of any particular comparison to make. Not as good as I was hoping. I think it was the black licorice on the outside that was making it taste better by comparison. I'll try this. This was whatever that salty, bitter taste was. Right away salty. And then this weird flavor kicks in. What is that? Oh god. It tastes almost like some kind of dark liquor, and that's not good. That's not a good thing. I need water. I don't need more sugar. God. Yeah, that was awful. I wasn't even expecting that to be salty, but it is. And it's not even the salt that's the worst part. It's whatever that aftertaste is. What the hell is that? Ugh. It's like lingering in my nostrils. Kind of like how if you take a shot of like some disgusting liquor, that flavor lingers in your nostrils. That's the worst part about it. And it's stuck on my teeth too, so that flavor is just not going away. Terrible. Ugh. Honestly, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like American candy is like the best in the world or anything. Far from it. I've had some really tasty sweets in Mexico. That's probably the best sweets that I've had. Had some tasty sweets from Australia and from the UK, but obviously I have more experience with American candy. I can't think of a single candy that in the entire United States of America that's as bad as that. And we still have 4 more left. Okay, what is this BS? This is a Skipper's Pipe original. This is, I think it's some kind of licorice pipe. We got some sprinkles on the top. I've had like candy cigars and candy cigarettes and stuff when I was younger. I've never seen a candy pipe before, so who knows what this is. Probably some freaking salty ass licorice, because that's what it looks like. Dude, if you're gonna make a candy pipe though, like make it look a little bigger. Like, are there pipes this small in Sweden? Like, what are you even gonna put in this other than these stupid sprinkles? I guess I'll eat it. Ugh. It's like the same shit on that other thing. It's the same shit, but it's only that, and it's bigger. Ugh. God. You know what this tastes like? It tastes like what I imagine chewing tobacco would taste like, but I'm eating it. Ugh. Is that what they're going for? I mean, this is literally spot on what I always assumed chewing tobacco tasted like. That's what, it had to be what they were going for. I guess I have to try the stupid sprinkles too. Maybe it'll salvage it. Nope, it does not. That's actually god-awful. Throw that shit away. What do you think in Sweden? Help me, Mac. Save me. Unironically, this tastes sweeter after eating that candy. You'd think it'd be the opposite. Like, you eat some candy and then you drink the soda, and now that soda tastes a little less sweet because of the sweetness of the candies in there. It genuinely tastes better because that shit's so bad. I still think this bottle is so cool though. I'd drink this just because I would feel cool drinking it. Me and my other cool kids could hang out together and drink our Mac. Okay, God. This is Snore Caramel Koala. That's not a koala. Oh, cola. Wait, hold up. Caramel cola. That's not koala. It's freaking. Hey, look at my koala. So I guess this is some kind of caramel, like spaghetti string candy. Admittedly, this could be better than the last couple. Honestly, it probably is. It just doesn't really look very good, which is why I put it pretty low. That sticky licorice stuff is still in my mouth. The stickiness is all on the side of the bag, which makes it look even worse. I assume it's because it's shipped from Sweden. Why is the bag so big? It's like, this is how big it is, and this is how big the bag is. Just gotta take the whole thing out. God. I mean, this is probably gonna be fine. It's just, I taste that licorice, and I really just don't want it to add anything even worse into my mouth right now. How long is this? Sheesh. There we go. Damn, that is very long. I do appreciate them really going all out on the spaghetti length. It's got some weird feeling, like, coating on it. I would say sugar, but I'm worried it's salt. What does my sheet say? Malco Snoren Caramel. Caramel laces. Oh yeah, he's wearing shoes. Okay, I guess that's what it, I don't know. I'm starting to feel a little sick in my stomach, and I think it's exclusively because of the freaking black licorice. It somehow tastes like the licorice. I can't even tell if it's just the licorice is still in my mouth. Doesn't taste like caramel. God. This sucks. Doesn't help that I got a little bit of my dog hair on it. It doesn't taste very good at the start, and then the aftertaste is worse. What is it with this Swedish candy and the aftertaste being so bad? God. I'm not even trying to describe it. My hands are so sticky because of this. It's a very sticky string. You know, like is it Red Vines, the licorice in the US where you pull off little strings? I guess it's kind of like red vine-ish texture, but really sticky, and it tastes like ass. So far, you haven't really done anything to convince me that you don't have the worst candy in the world, Sweden. And I have a big suspicion that these last 2 remaining candies is not going to convince me otherwise either. My hands are so sticky. Salta twins. Salty twins. They're salty twins. So I don't really know what about these makes them twins. It's just like 2 flavors, I guess. Are they supposed to be conjoined twins? Am I about to eat a bag of conjoined twins right now? Yeah, I assume it's the double flavors, and unfortunately the mainstay flavor on all of these is black, which I'm just gonna assume any of the Swedish candy from here forth going on towards and forward into my life is gonna taste like that sweet licorice stuff, which is probably what it tastes like. You can't even really make out their faces. The red and the green seem to be the only flavors. I'm gonna try the red part first, and again, I'm gonna assume all of that is salt, because they're literally called salty twins. Oh. That's a lot of salt. Oh. I should probably preface that one of my least favorite tastes in the entire world is salt water. Salt water makes me gag and throw up. Literally, if I'm at the beach and a wave like goes into my mouth, it's literally right there. Don't go swimming in the beach next to me. And this is just about the saltiest thing I've ever tasted in my life, and I couldn't even get a real bite out of it. I gotta do it. Ugh, it's so hard. Oh, get to the gummy part. Come back. Okay, I'm back. I literally don't even think I can eat this. The saltiness is overwhelming. It's like a powdery salt. And then it gets in my mouth and then my mouth starts watering a lot. And then it's like I just have a bunch of salty water, saliva water in my mouth. If that's disgusting for you to listen to, just imagine me having to eat it. I want to taste whatever this candy in the middle is though. I think I'm gonna wash as much of the salt off as I can and come back. Is that a cop-out? Don't care, I'm doing it. Okay, I have desalted this as best as I can, which is kind of gross. It's all slimy and shiny, but less gross than that, like all the sodium that was on top of this. I mean, I literally just did a video where I ate freaking cup noodle ramen every day. I don't need this much salt right now. You can tell they're also doing this like hardened, waxy stuff on the outside of the gummy. Why is Sweden, why are you so obsessed with this waxy covering on your gummies? It's not very good. All right, now I'll try it again. It's still super salty. It did not need that salt powder on the outside. That is insane. I thought maybe it was salt mixed with sugar. It's just pure like salt powder. And the gummy itself is salty too. Oh God. I guess I could swallow this. I guess this won't kill me. My body is telling me if I swallow this, I will die. My brain is telling me probably not. Disgusting. I don't even think I could try the green one. I will try to taste the black part though. There is some kind of like strawberry flavor mixed in with all the ass and salt. Oh my God. It literally is just whatever that black licorice stuff is from the previous two candies. It's that and a little strawberry and then salt all over it. And there's more salt in the gummy than on those. Ugh, these twins need to be murdered. Yeah, no country in the entire world, in the entire planet, I feel confident saying, even though I have no way of knowing, has candy that tastes that bad. It's only Sweden. That's it. Only Swedes would come up with something so disgusting and call it candy. You'd give it to their children on their birthday, presumably. Please tell me if you're a Swede in the audience. Please tell me that nobody there likes this shit. This is just some kind of weird stuff I found on the internet. Please tell me that. I'd like to think that you guys aren't just eating this every day. If nobody tells me that, I'm just gonna assume they are. I'm gonna assume this is what you guys eat every day for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We over here in the US are a little more classy than that. We eat McDonald's. The last, and I'm sure probably worst that I have is Polka Prinsen. Polka Prinsen. Extreme Chili. Chili Extreme. I can read. This is chili and licorice hard caramels. And I'm pretty sure that powder stuff on the outside, I'm pretty sure that's salt, so yay. I am mildly curious to see how spicy this is. See if it's spicy. I do like spicy, and I'm not, in theory, I wouldn't dismiss like a spicy tasting candy. I don't think I've ever had one that actually was good, but I don't think it's impossible for it to be good. Let's see. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this will surprise me. Maybe it'll be delicious. Also, I'm a total idiot. I accidentally selected to buy 2 of these, and they're the most expensive thing, and there's no way I'm eating all of that. Anybody want my extra chili extreme polka Prinsen? I'm just gonna throw it out the window into the street. First come, first serve. Looks delicious. I know it may not sound great, but when you look at it, you think, I gotta have me 1 or 2 of those. I love how these flavors are like a mix of all the worst ones. The salty licorice stuff, the spaghetti caramel, that was actually underrated bad. I think I didn't even emphasize how bad that one was. And on top of that, spicy chili, which, you know, is really what I was thinking those candies needed. If only they had spicy chili on it, then it would be good. All right, I'm just gonna put this in my mouth. What do you want? What do you want from me? Probably to put it in my mouth. That's what the video is. You clicked on it, so I'll put it in my mouth and I'll stop stalling. It tastes like the licorice. Not as salty as I was expecting. And yeah, the extreme chili that's kicking in is burning my tongue right now. Actually, it's pretty spicy. Luckily, the spicy flavor, actually, despite what I said a second ago, is making it taste better because it's making me not taste the other flavors as much. I do like the kick. It is a genuine burn in my mouth. But it's not good. My dog doesn't like it either. Yeah, actually pretty damn spicy. I would be intrigued if this tasted good. I would maybe eat all of these. I would suck on them all the time. Unfortunately, they taste like the crappy black licorice that's salty and disgusting. Honestly, some of this candy I was comparing to like taking a shot of like whiskey or something. Honestly, a shot of whiskey is preferable. And at least you'd get drunk. You're not gonna get anything from eating this other than a stomach ache, which I'm already starting to feel. I didn't even eat that much of it. I think it's mostly the flavors were so bad it's making me feel sick. Thanks so much for watching. watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to see more. It's slightly older, but we have a video of me trying Australian snacks. You might enjoy that. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Oh yeah, and I think it's pretty safe to say the answer to the title of the video, yes.